What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? You get to look at my ugly mug for a few minutes. Just to introduce a new build, tell a little story about how I almost got killed today. Just people not paying attention when you're on a motorcycle. I guess you could call this a public service announcement. First to the build. Sitting around, yeah, you guys saw my earlier videos. What little plane I'm doing. But, most of you guys know I don't do one at a time. So, I thought I would bake. Thought I would break out a ship. Chinese ironclad. From basically 1882. There's a couple of configurations of it, 1882 and 1894. There were two of these. They were built by the Germans for the Chinese. But I thought I'd pull it out. Bronco models. I've never heard of Bronco models. Pretty good kit. Got PE in it. So we'll be giving it a. There's the configurations. That's the 1882. And that's the 1894. You can see the differences. The boats, all the boats are gone. The little cabin's gone. So, but I'm thinking I'm building this version. So, should be fun. Looks like a cool kit. So, should be fun. Now, you know, I've been riding for a long time. I can't tell you how many friggin' times I almost got nailed. Well, again today. Because some asshole paying more attention to what they're doing than looking where they're going. I got a couple of ways I can get to my house. I can come down on the main road, or I can go through a bunch of little neighborhoods. The back way. And it's quiet, nice little windy roads, you know. I go slow, I don't speed. I'm too wide, all that shit's over for me. I was never a big speed demon anyway. First gear, you know, 20 miles an hour is the high end of first gear on my bike. So I keep it on, I'm doing about 15 miles an hour. And I always look ahead. So I'm coming through the neighborhood. I'm looking ahead. I see a guy in his car. I don't know if it was a guy or a woman. I don't know. But I see them in the car, and I see the backup lights go on. Now I'm roughly maybe 50 feet from this guy's, this person's driveway. Now, they start to back out, and then they must hear me, because my bike's loud. I put a new set of pipes on my bike, had the carb rejetted, my bike box, so you know I'm there, okay? Whatever. So I see the stoplight, the brake lights go on, and then I see the brake lights come off, and I see him start to back out of his driveway again. To the point where I had to almost lay my bike down and to get around him. And then after I get around him, I look, and he's like, you know, got this look on his face, like, where the hell did you come from? How about looking before you back out of your driveway, you? Just disgusting. Really disgusting. It's one of the reasons I'm thinking about selling my motorcycle. I'll be 60 this year, man. I'm too old to be going down. Too friggin' old to be going down. I got too many problems already. I don't need to get nailed on my motorcycle, man. It just really sucks nowadays. That's the reason we need cars that drive themselves, because assholes can't pay attention to what they to driving the car. I gotta put makeup on, I gotta read the paper, I gotta eat, I gotta talk on my phone, I gotta text, I gotta shave, and I've seen every single one of those. I have seen sometimes I've seen 2 or 3 of those all at the same time. Just disgusting. Really disgusting. I don't know. I really don't know. But thank God I look ahead. There's been several times more than several times. I've been riding since what? I've been riding since I was in my teens. If not earlier. Dirt bikes, 10, 11, 12 dirt bikes, Jesus. Really disgusting, man. Really disgusting. I almost wanted to pull over and give him a piece of my mind, but I was like, nope, just go home. You're about a quarter mile. I don't even think I was a quarter mile from where I live. So I was like, just go home. I got home. The wife was out in the driveway. Well, she come out after she heard me swearing. What's the matter? I told her. I go, I just almost got friggin' killed around the corner down here from some guy backing out or whatever. Backing out of their driveway without looking or giving a shit about who was coming. Me, I'm first. Just totally blows my mind nowadays, man. No common sense, no nothing. Just no nothing. Really sucks. Well, whatever, I guess, right? So I had to have a little shot to steady my friggin' nerves. Totally, Jesus. I don't know. All I know is that looking ahead has saved my ass a lot of times, man. I don't know whether it's intuition or just seeing what's coming up and knowing, but I can't tell you how many times it saved my ass. The little voice in the head says, no, don't do that. Watch this, don't do that. I don't know, you can think I'm screwed up or whatever, but it saved my ass more times. I don't know. Little bird, guardian angel, you call it whatever you want. I call it the Irish. Whatever. That's what I call it. I call it the Irish. Just that intuition, just that knowing. That's what I call it. That's what I am. That's what I call it. Jesus. So, there's my little adventure for today. I mean, all I wanted to do was go down and meet Mrs. Mack. We had a great lunch. I met her after she got out of work. We went down to a place called PJ's Smokehouse. Great barbecue. That's where I took Al. Just great food, Great people. Everybody's nice down there. Jesus. And then coming home, I almost get friggin' killed. Quarter mile from the house. Yeah, God. Oh, well. What are you going to do, right? I made it home. I'm alive. Yeah. So, there's the next build, guys. Just thought I'd do this little public service announcement. When you're backing out of your driveway, look before you just back out. Don't just come roaring out of the driveway like, you own the street and there's nobody else going to be there. Because one of these days, you're going to nail somebody. It's a little kid or a mother and a kid or me on my bike. Somebody's going to get killed. Peace out, boys.